All right, guys, for the 2025 recipe challenge, we are going to make what I call the two breakfasts in one. At the end, when I finish creating it, you'll see why I call it two breakfasts in one. It's a nice little trick that I like to use to convince myself that I'm eating more food, even though it's a very healthy amount of food. So in front of us, we have our pan, some turkey bacon, which is the Oscar Mayer brand, some eggs, our food scale, some extra virgin olive oil spray, our already thawed, already dry patted shrimp, our cooked white rice, and our burrito flour tortillas. So we've done a 2-second spray of the extra virgin olive oil, threw a little test shrimp on there to see when the pan got hot. Now it's time to add the rest. So it's all about what kind of seasonings your preferences are. But I have a little bit of garlic powder, black pepper, chili powder for a little spice, and some onion powder. You can give them about 1 to 2 minutes on each side, and then you're gonna flip. All right, so with the shrimp almost being done, it's important to remember, guys, that in between touching raw meats like this, you should be washing your hands pretty consistently as you're starting to mix your ingredients. All right, the shrimp is done. We're gonna set it in the microwave so it stays warm. Oh, how did that get there? All right, guys, we're on the final stretch of this recipe. We have 4 eggs. I use 4 whole eggs. You don't have to necessarily use 4 eggs. You can use 3, you can use 2. If you want to subtract some of those egg yolks but still keep that volume, you can utilize egg whites at about 46 grams. A whole egg weighs at about 50 grams, somewhere between 50 and 59 grams if you are one of those people who likes to weigh out your food consistently. But if you're not wanting to use the yolks, you can substitute the egg whites. All right, guys, and for seasonings, you can season it to taste. Personally, with my eggs, I enjoy some cayenne pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and then this fire water, which is a salt and pepper habanero whiskey mix. In go the eggs. Then over the top, I like to throw the lid on just to steam that little top half a little bit, so when I flip it, it's not as messy. All right, egg is just about done. Time for the flip. Egg done. You know, not bad for a one-handed flip and holding a camera. We got the turkey bacon on. As soon as the turkey bacon's complete, we'll start the burrito making process. Hey guys, and it's important to note that not everyone likes turkey bacon. You don't necessarily have to use turkey bacon. It's a healthier option. Some people tend to use thick cut bacon. The plus side about using bacon is it's bacon, right? But you can also reuse that grease so you're not adding any additional fat. You can kind of titrate off some of that grease into a little catch glass if some of you guys have that. But that's also a secondary option if you guys want to use bacon. And last but not least, we're going to put this flame on low, reuse the pan, and heat up our final ingredient, our tortilla. So I am half Mexican. I tend to use the old traditional style of tortilla warming my hands. All right, so I've chopped up my bacon, my turkey bacon with the scissors. I've got my 4 ounces of white short grain rice measured out. Zero this out. And now I just need to add enough shrimp for 3 ounces of shrimp. Mix it all up. All right, I've got my burrito loaded up. Now we just have to do the fold. All right, now as you can see, that's a pretty hefty burrito, right, with enough left over. So for me, this is a little mental trick. As I'm cutting, I have a nice, big, thick, fat burrito. with a whole bunch of extra food left over. And I'm not cheating, right? This meal loaded up into the standard app under nutrition is 817 calories, 56 grams of protein, 37 grams of fat, and 67 grams of carb.